Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another game reaction, and I just want to thank you guys so much for the amount of support that these sort of game reactions get. I would never have thought that this many people would want to see me react to games. It blows my mind, genuinely, and yeah, I mean, it's incredible, like, we're getting so many people who are watching these, and I just want to thank you, basically. I probably don't deserve this. I'm just some, as some of my titles say, some clueless Brit, genuinely, who just seems to like have people who want to teach him and help him learn the game. And it genuinely means a lot, man. And yeah, this is the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Los Angeles Lakers game 1 of the playoffs. And yeah, just thank you for everything, man. Like, genuinely, I was not expecting this much support on these game reactions. I really wasn't, but yo, I'll take it, and I just hope it can continue, man. On the main channel, on the second channel, it's incredible. Like, just was not expecting this whatsoever. So yeah, let's just like continue it and see how long it lasts for, because you know, you never know like how long things could last like this, and maybe in a few months or like a year or two, people won't be interested. So I want to sort of take advantage and like sort of enjoy these moments as much as I can, and just learn the game at the same time. I feel like I'm getting good at. Well, I say I'm getting good. I feel like I'm actually sort of learning more and more. Like these like highlights from the start of the bubble now in the playoffs are actually have been helping me a lot with learning rosters, learning about different players, and just seeing who the best teams are and the best talents are, etc. And also doing live reactions of full games, and just watching games in my own time. It's been helping a lot, and I feel like maybe the last month, I've learned the most. Like I've like sort of accelerated my knowledge on the spot a lot, and hopefully it will continue, man. Because I feel like I'm getting like better at certain things. But yeah, let's check this out and see how this one panned out, because this is probably the biggest game of the playoffs so far. So let's see what happened in this one.
Well, Chris, this bubble scenario, and you and I just arriving here a couple of days ago.
Come on,
inside.
Melo, Dame Dollar, and others are, but you need the others to show up in the first few plays of the game. You have to.
Thing is with this game, I think the Lakers will win the series, but I would not be surprised if Portland win, because they've sort of picked up form. They've got the right players like on form right now, like Dame, McCollum, etc. And it's just like, I feel like they're a promising team.
Melo knocks down the jump.
Melo as well,
feel like an 8 seed. They have basically 3 new players that are familiar with the operation, but new to the Blazers after the shutdown. As such an incredible run through the playoffs, taking the Blazers to the Western Conference Finals.
Was that poor short?
Comes up short.
Oh no!
What
the fuck was
that? He's made it through quarantine. Frank Vogel said he is available to return at some point, out tonight, but soon. As Nurkic goes inside. And you know what I'm watching for the Blazers here tonight? Their assist numbers. They've been up here in the seeding games. LeBron goes strong, count it. LeBron coaches. I talk about Terry Stotts as a defensive-minded coach. He was that as Rick Carlisle's assistant.
Damn, right.
Great help side right there.
Solid
By
lead
Whiteside.
so far.
That's his job, ushering the defense.
Nice find.
How they're going to get it.
I do like that. There's something about
the
Trailblazers
motivated
that I
as some
really
of these
like.
other teams. Down the middle goes AC.
Caruso, come on.
Won a game in the playoffs since 2012. They were swept in 13. Here's LeBron, high off the window. Nice finish by LeBron.
30 points on 53% in the playoffs, and don't forget 13 rebounds with it. So
offensively, they are like one of the most exciting
LeBron
teams to
clears
watch.
it away.
Portland, they just have so much
Lakers
action
down
involved.
11. LeBron, a spin.
LeBron's feeling himself. He's been involved in this game quite a lot.
Caruso,
A few important points.
patient. Hezonja trying to check LeBron James.
Okay.
Look at that pass all the way across.
I didn't even see that pass.
Sticks the 3. What a
His vision is
CJ
ridiculous.
McCollum. It's an 11-1 Laker run. Up ahead. Beautiful touch.
LeBron's passing. We've just had back-to-back LeBron insane passes. This one is nice. Like, obviously, we're not seeing it now, but this one.
CJ McCollum. It's an 11-1.
Oh, come on.
Up ahead. Beautiful touch. And Howard. Well, Howard and Nurkic are really swapping paint right now. They are banging every possession, it seems.
Oh yeah, Nurkic is grabbing the left side of his face. It's Kuzma.
This is a nice game, man.
Finally secures it. Here come the Blazers.
Look at the play. Oh, two people fell.
That
was played nicely, though.
Draws the double. Oh, somehow got it on the rim. Unable to convert. Lakers have a chance to take the lead now.
Come on. LeBron is pulling the
shooting
strings,
the ball
man.
in the second quarter. Most of their points coming from the line. 13 as a matter of fact.
LeBron is
Inside.
pulling the strings. His passing is
Portland may have to switch up
crazy.
and go back to that zone a little bit, not let the offense of the Lakers know what's coming.
McCollum has been quiet, but knocks that one down. Needed that. One big game in him. Deion Waiters is always ready to score. Lillard finding Melo. Spot up three. The catch and shoot
This
is
is a
good.
real good like contest.
Had a good
man.
run with Indiana. 5 out of 6 years. Took the Pacers to the playoffs.
This has to go to
Shifty
Game 7
dribbling
this
by
series.
CJ McCollum, and it rattles home.
It's gonna be
Got the
so
defender
close.
on his back, so you couldn't
Like,
get
throw all
around,
game,
and he
I feel
let them
like.
kind of zone him up, waiting for his offense to get open.
McCollum, little runner in the lane. Nice. Harry Stotts make an adjustment in game here. 8-point.
Has a
Portland
team
lead.
who is ever like what the game against the Grizzlies is that? I know in the NFL it's called the something card, the wild card, whatever that's called in the NBA. Has anyone ever won the NBA championship in the same year that they sort of qualified through the wild card type thing, like the sort of 8th, 9th place? Like they had to play an extra game to get into the playoffs. Has a team ever won the championship from that position? Because if so, who did? And if not, then do you reckon like Portland could possibly do that, or do you reckon that's just a bit far of a stretch for them to do? But they're doing well against one of the best teams in the league, man.
Lead. Lakers down. Danny Green for 3.
This is
Just
a banging
laced it
game,
up.
bro.
Be aggressive and get some other guys involved.
Lillard. And that was partially
Oh,
blocked
damn.
by Davis. And look at him running
Oh,
the floor.
damn.
Anthony Davis. Defense turning it. Lost the
They do
handle.
seem brutal though. Still, even
And
though they're
now
losing,
gotta
they
go.
seem
9
brutal.
seconds on the shot
certain
clock.
areas,
Damian
man.
Lillard looking for someone. Finds McCollum. Pow. Buries a throw.
Like watching Joe D and Isaiah Thomas kind of cutting, getting each other involved in the game. Such a pretty pass. Dame Lillard to his partner, CJ.
11 in the quarter for McCollum.
LeBron has been nice,
Chase
man.
Lillard. Double team
He has
comes.
been nice.
Bullet pass
Come on.
inside. Whiteside. Patient. Two-handed.
And wants him to take.
Left him wide open. Caruso comes from
Come on,
behind. He
Caruso,
swipes
bro.
Lillard. Caruso.
Oh, come
to
on.
Davis. Davis hammers
Nice
it
play.
home. Under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Still a whole quarter to go. Jeez.
Morris on the drive. Morris taking on the traffic and one.
How many assists
Percentage.
has
You
LeBron
have to put the
got?
pressure on.
Lillard with the assist. He has just 2 points in this third quarter. Give it right
They're
back
working
to
it. They are
LeBron.
working it really well in situations,
Gary
man.
Trent Jr., second-year player out of Duke, trying to check LeBron. Kuzma hits a 3 with a hand in his face. I'm a basketball
Kuzma
sense.
loves some
the
areas,
ability to
doesn't he?
get Collins back after shoulder surgery, to get Nurkic back after that gruesome leg
Gruesome
injury
involved
last
again.
March. LeBron on the run out. And the Lakers back on the floor for Portland. He's played only 3 minutes in this quarter. Trent hits the
Oh,
side of the
no.
backboard. The third time we've seen that happen in this game. Kuzma on the attack, taking on Gabriel. Oh, Kuzma
This is for the
finishes
Lakers storming.
strong. Damian Lillard finds Nurkic. Back on the floor now, Nurkic. On the floor.
How has he
Gabriel.
managed to keep that Nurkic?
Here's Lillard now for 3. And Damian Lillard with his
The
first
fact that Nurkic kept that, and then he shot on the shot clock just before, that was a nice one,
point to
man.
the second half.
CJ McCollum trying to
The
work
fact that
on
he managed to
Caruso,
keep that was
staying with him.
crazy from
McCollum,
Nurkic.
boy, this is a tough shot. What a tough shot by McCollum.
They're still there, man.
Patience right there. The shot blocking, waiting for the shot blocker to
Wait.
fly.
Work on Caruso, who's
87, 81.
staying with him.
Just
McCollum,
missed.
boy, this
Then
is
it
a
went
tough
back
shot.
this next
What
bit.
a
What the
tough
hell?
shot by McCollum.
Patience right there.
Wait,
The
what's
shot
happening
blocking,
with
waiting
it?
for the shot blocker to fly by. Looked at the clock, stepped behind the line.
LeBron James.
Oh.
So we hit the air. They've led most of this game. At one point, had a 16-point lead in the second quarter early. McCollum can't shake Caruso.
Okay,
Fires it
so
anyway.
that was a bit before.
In.
That was nice, man.
Under 6 to go.
The handles there.
Lillard, long 3 is up and in.
Come on.
Bro,
Damian
the way
Lillard.
he takes them threes is ridiculous.
Whiteside just now getting into the picture. Danny Green on McCollum. McCollum got it. Boy.
This is a mad game, man.
All the way, Danny Green, we just saw that. I don't know how it happened.
Can't have that much spacing. You know why? They don't have many three-point shooters like that.
Do I just finish the video here? Do I even finish it? Because we know what's going to happen. Dame's just going to do stupid stuff like that, bro. Only he takes threes this deep and just
You know why? They don't have many three-point shooters like that.
the timing and everything.
Damian Lillard. scored.
But stayed on that side to give LeBron help. We call that zoning up the weak side.
Nurkic back on the floor. Give it to Carmelo Anthony for three. He's got it.
Carmelo,
A couple
bro.
of big three-pointers made. Danny Green trying to answer. Follow won't go. LeBron James. Davis on him. Nice pass. Nurkic got to get one up. And Danny Green. Excellent defense by Green and the Lakers. LeBron up ahead. Davis taps it to himself.
How many assists has LeBron got? Look at the stats after. He's been going in, man.
You got passes around the perimeter.
Trent Jr. for three. He's got it. The threes are falling big time here in the fourth. Wow, what a ball game.
20 seconds. I think
Just
they got
when
this,
you
didn't
thought
they?
the Blazers running roughshod with all of that action. Nurkic hammers one home. And the Blazers players with 5 fouls. Terry Stotts navigating, managing this one beautifully down the stretch.
But at the same time,
Lillard
the
and
action was
McCollum
incredible.
come alive. And for the second time today, the 8 seed wins game 1. The Portland Trailblazers, a 7-point victory over the Lakers in game 1, despite an historic effort from LeBron.
Oh, so LeBron. See, I was thinking LeBron was going in, yeah. So let's just look at the stats. Portland versus Lake. Biggest stats. So I was thinking LeBron was going mad with assists and points scored. Lillard scores 34 as well. Team stats. 4-box score. Don't you dare play this. This is going to pop up with a turn that sound off. So Carmelo Anthony with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh, mad. So he done like everything, man. -2, which I know this is like, I think this is how many, like, I think how many points you score versus how many you concede is like when, this is when you're on the court. So I'm guessing when Carmelo was on the court altogether, his team would have lost -2. But it's a bit of a, I can see why this would be a bit of an unfair stat because it depends who else is on with you. But then let's say when Dame was on, they're +19. I think that's what people were getting at with that. Which, it makes sense, that's quite an interesting stat. But it can be pretty subjective. But he had 34 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. McCollum with 21 points. With 5 rebounds as well. Wait, what did Nurkic get? 16, 15, and 13. 3. Great, let's see AD. AD of 28. See, I thought he was relatively quiet, but he actually did, like, come in, even though he was -20. 11 rebounds though, 1 assist. LeBron with 17 rebounds, 16 assists, and 23 points. Oh, what? He had, oh no. See, this was just AD and James, man. I don't think anyone else was really performing. This is probably why they didn't win this, because that LeBron performance. All right, he didn't have insanely high points to what you maybe expect LeBron to have, but his rebounds and his assists there. Jesus Christ. Man, he really carried them. I mean, AD was there as well with a lot of rebounds too, but Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous, man. JaVale with 8 and 6 points. Danny Green with 10 points, 2 and 2. Kuzma with 8, 7, 14. Jeez, Caruso with 2 points, but with 3 assists. He was involved in a lot of the clips, to be fair, with Caruso. But LeBron, man, Jesus Christ. Lakers shoot threes like they're good at them or something. Lakers offense is making the Blazers defense look like 2004 Pistons. That's what I'm hearing. Like, that's what I think. Like, LeBron obviously is insane, but AD's more of a defensive player, isn't he? So I mean, like, maybe the Lakers have the 2 possibly best players in their sort of areas, but other than that, they might struggle.
Can't wait to tell everyone about 18.
These adverts scare the fuck out of me. But maybe without like the depth, maybe they do have relatively good depth. Like the players aren't bad, but maybe I overrated them a bit in terms of predicting them to win the playoffs, which is in my prediction video that you can see on my homepage if you are interested in that. McCollum has the most underrated handles. Yeah, McCollum's nice, man. That handle for the 3 especially was really nice. I know LeBron about to call Avery Bradley to come to Orlando in case if he wasn't there tonight. AD with a special tribute to Kobe shooting 8-24. We already wrapped up the first seed. Danny Green might as well have a Blazer jersey tonight. I told you, Dame got that killer look right now. That man is coming for his respect. I feel like he's got like a level that he can go up to as well. Like 34 points is good. 5 assists is like, it's a solid performance, but I reckon he's got a whole nother level that he can go up to. And if that's the case, the Lakers are in trouble. But at the same time, they've got LeBron who can score more points. But he pulled off a monster performance. He did do well. Like, he was really, I would say he was probably the best player, like, on the eye in these highlights, the best player to watch, him or Dame. So it's not like he didn't perform, it's just his teammates around him probably didn't show up as much as they could have. Dame's going to have a LBJ, and Anthony Davis is going to call him sir by the time this series is over. LeBron, good thing I don't have to face Curry this year, Dame. Lakers have looked off sync the whole time in the bubble. So who's surprised they lost? That is true. They haven't been 100%. From what I've seen, they've been good here and there, but they haven't been number 1/2 seed that they are right now. Like, they haven't performed to that level. Which, I mean, I guess maybe because in the bubble it's just a weird sort of scenario for them, but still, interesting performance. I still think they could come back, but again, I'm not surprised that like the Trailblazers won, because they are like an informed team with players who are just on fire right now. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting series. There's still 6 games possibly to go if it reaches Game 7. And yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you reckon, like, who do you reckon will win? Do you reckon it was just a poor performance from the Lakers? The Bucks lost as well, so there's some teams here and there that just are sort of struggling. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Until next time, like, subscribe.